My child, listen closely to my words today. I know life can feel uncertain, like a path through fog. You might wonder where you're going, and if all the struggles and setbacks have a purpose. But I want you to hear this clearly. My plans for you are good. Yes, they are. Even when you can't see it now, and even when the road ahead feels long and hard, trust that I am working behind the scenes in ways that you may not understand. I know the desires of your heart, the pain you've endured, and the dreams you carry. Every moment, every step, I'm walking beside you, weaving my perfect plan for your life. Can you pause for a moment and just breathe in the truth that your life is not a series of random events, but a story being written by my hands? Think about where you are right now. Can you sense the tenderness of my guidance in the midst of your circumstances? Do you remember the story of Joseph? His brothers betrayed him, sold him into slavery, and yet I used all of that for good. In the middle of his suffering, Joseph couldn't have known the ultimate purpose, but he trusted me, and over time, he saw how everything fit together in the way I had planned. Just like Joseph, your life is being shaped for something greater. Trusting me doesn't mean you'll never face hardship. It means that in the hardship, I am already working out a good plan for you. Today, I want you to think about one challenge you're facing. How might I be using that difficulty to shape your heart or open up a new direction for you? Remember, I am the God who works all things together for good for those who love me. Hold on to that promise, especially in the hard moments. I know sometimes you feel impatient. You want answers now. You want clarity now, and the waiting can feel unbearable. But child, my timing is perfect. If I gave you everything you wanted in your time, you'd miss out on the beautiful ways I am preparing you for what's ahead. Think about your life right now. How much growth have you experienced through seasons of waiting? If you're in a waiting season now, trust that I'm preparing something incredible for you. Trust that I'm teaching you something in this moment that you need for the next chapter. Remember, I have good plans for you, and my timing is always right. Can you release your desire to control the clock and simply trust that I'm moving in ways you can't always see? I see your heart, and I know the pain you carry, the fear, the disappointment, and sometimes even the doubts about my love for you. But let me assure you, my love for you is unchanging, unwavering, and eternal. Even when the world around you changes, my love for you stays the same. The plans I have for you are rooted in this deep, perfect love. When you question whether I am still with you, remember the cross. It was there that I demonstrated the greatest love anyone could ever know. I willingly gave up my life for you. That sacrifice proves my goodness. That sacrifice is the foundation of every promise I make to you. Can you take a moment today to let that truth sink in? I love you more than you can ever imagine. Let my love be the assurance you hold on to when everything else feels uncertain. I want you to think about the future. It can feel intimidating, can't it? You wonder what will happen next, what choices you'll have to make, and what challenges you'll face. But I want you to remember this. The future is in my hands. I have already gone before you. I know what's coming, and I'm preparing you every day for what you will encounter. You are not walking into unknown territory alone. I'm with you, guiding you, preparing you every step of the way. Can you embrace the freedom that comes from knowing the future is already secure in my hands? Instead of being overwhelmed by the unknowns, can you find peace in the certainty that I'm guiding your steps? One thing I want you to remember is that I am always near to you. When life feels lonely, and when it feels like the world is too much, I am right here. I haven't gone anywhere. I hear your cries, I see your heartache, and I know your struggles. The pain you carry is never unnoticed by me. You are never alone. So when the fear of isolation creeps in, remember that you are deeply loved by me. I'm holding you close in this very moment, and I am not far off. Take a moment today to reflect. When have you experienced my presence in your life? It may have been in the quiet moments in nature or through the people I've placed in your life. Can you feel me now as you listen to these words? You might wonder why things don't always go according to your plans. Sometimes what you want doesn't align with what I want for you. But I promise you, my plans are better than anything you could imagine. You might be standing at a crossroads, unsure of which way to go, but trust me, I know the way. Sometimes what seems like a detour is actually the path I'm leading you down to prepare you for something greater. I never waste a single moment. Every step you take, whether you understand it or not, is a part of my perfect plan for you. Have you ever looked back on a situation that didn't go the way you thought it would, only to see that it led you to something better? Trust that even the unexpected twists in your journey are part of my good plans for you. Your heart is important. To me, I see all the desires, hopes, and dreams that fill it. And I know that the road ahead might not always feel easy, but I am working in your life to bring about the fullness of what I have created you for. Sometimes the dreams I've placed in your heart might seem far off, but that doesn't mean they are impossible. The dreams I've given you are a part of the good plans I have for you. Can you dare to believe that your future is just as beautiful as the desires I've planted inside you? Take a moment to think about the dreams you hold in your heart. What might it look like for you to walk forward with the faith that these dreams are part of my plan for you? There will be moments in life where you feel overwhelmed by everything you have to do. The weight of responsibilities, the pressures of deadlines, the expectations from others, they can all feel like too much. But I want you to remember something. I haven't called you to do everything at once. My plans for you are not about achieving everything on your own strength, but about trusting me and allowing my peace to guide you. I want you to slow down today and focus on what matters most. Is there something you're overloading yourself with? Something that I haven't called you to carry? Release it into my hands and trust that I will give you what you need when you need it. Can you take a deep breath and surrender the burdens you're carrying right now? There are moments when life can feel like a puzzle with pieces that don't seem to fit together. You might wonder why things happen the way they do, or why you have to go through the things you face. But I want to remind you of something powerful. Every piece is purposeful. Even the moments that seem confusing or painful have a place in the bigger picture of your life. I'm the master weaver, weaving your story together with intention and love. The times when you wonder, why me, God, are often the moments when I am preparing you for something greater. So today I ask you, can you trust that I am holding the pieces of your life, even when you don't see how they fit together? Know that I am working everything out for your good. Have you ever felt like you've lost your way, or that you're not quite sure where to turn next? It's in those moments, child, that I remind you of the most important truth. I am your shepherd. Just like a shepherd guides and cares for each sheep, I guide and care for you. If you feel lost, turn to me. I know the way, and I will lead you. My voice is steady and calm, and if you listen, you'll hear me leading you to still waters and green pastures where rest and peace await. When you're unsure, trust that I will guide you. Can you listen to my voice today? In the noise of your life, can you hear my gentle whisper calling you forward? Trust that I'm leading you, step by step, into the good plans I have for you. Life often presents us with obstacles, big ones and small ones. It's easy to feel like these obstacles are a sign of failure or that things will never get better. But I want you to understand this. Obstacles are opportunities for you to lean into me. They are the places where my power can be displayed in your weakness. When you face difficulty, you are not facing it alone. I am with you, and I have given you the strength you need to overcome it. I want you to reflect on the obstacles you've faced in the past. How have I helped you through them? When you look back, can you see my faithfulness in every battle? Trust me today, knowing that I am already making a way for you. I want to remind you that your life has purpose. Even in the mundane moments, there is purpose. In the day-to-day routines, the chores, the work, and the conversations, I am with you, and I am using it all. You don't need to be famous or have grand achievements to live a life full of purpose. Every day is an opportunity to reflect my love, grace, and goodness to the world around you. Have you ever considered that even the small acts of kindness and love can have eternal significance? What would it look like for you to step into each moment with the knowledge that your life matters right where you are? Your purpose is being fulfilled in the everyday, and I'm right there with you. As you continue on your journey, I want you to be confident in one thing. You are loved, and I will never abandon you. You may have felt abandoned before, or you may feel distant from me at times, but I am always close. I am nearer to you than you could possibly know. When you feel weak, I am your strength. When you feel weary, I am your rest. When you are unsure, I am your guide. So today, take heart, stand tall, knowing that I am with you. My plans for you are good, and nothing can separate you from my love. As you move forward today, can you walk with confidence in my unwavering presence, knowing that you are never alone? Finally, my dear child, as you look ahead at the journey of your life, I want to ask you to trust me. I've got this. I am with you every step of the way, and the plans I have for you are good. You may not see it now, but one day you'll look back and marvel at how everything fit together, how every season led to the next. I promise you this. My plans for you are more beautiful than you could ever imagine. Trust me, trust the process, and know that I am with you always. Will you place your trust in me today, knowing that I am working all things for your good? You are my beloved, and I will never leave you.